Konnichiwa. My name is Zachary Patton. Welcome to the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. And today, I've got big surprises for you. We would love to announce. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's now begin the presentation. Here is something that you might want to see as a big starter.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus? And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
لكن تقالله عشريها intentina قالن شيء.
That was Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And as we have stated, for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, it is out right now on the Nintendo Switch 2. You can play it anywhere, anytime you want. And go through story mode, and you're on this planet named Planet Vuros. and you're on your adventure and embark on the adventure and do a lot more walking, shooting, and make it the best one yet. Now, I have more I want to show you. Game key cards for the Nintendo Switch 2 is where that game is already on the Nintendo Switch 2, and you can play those games if you're connected to the internet digitally. And people have been talking about no more game key cards, and they are really super duper mad. So we are planning to get rid of game key cards from the Nintendo Switch 2 so y'all can enjoy your games in peace. We are planning to. This one explains everything about game key cards and why it's such a horrible mistake to act. We know that the game key cards is where you download a digital game from the internet. And a lot of people are super duper mad about this, so we are deciding to get rid of game key cards entirely from every Nintendo Switch 2 video game. So that way you can just get the game in each location like Best Buy, GameStop, and a lot more gaming stores. Now check out this other one I want to show you. We are fully aware of the backlash regards to the prices of the Mario Kart World game for the Nintendo Switch 2 being $80, and we are super duper sorry for the inconvenience, but we are deciding to decrease the price a little bit as of for the next Nintendo Switch 2 games and bidding them $20. This is about all of the prices for the Nintendo Switch 2 games. Recently, Mario Kart World was about $80, and a lot of controversy has been surrounding it. We are super duper sorry for the inconvenience, but from now on, the Nintendo Switch 2 games right after Mario Kart World will now be $20 cheaper, so that way you can buy them easier, so that way it won't be as expensive. And we decided to lower the prices instead of making Nintendo Switch 2 games expensive. Okay, now check out this one here.
Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before? Here comes Spyro. Nicely done. I just want to kick some...
Spyro the Dragon is back, finally, at it again for another round of making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2. This is Spyro, the Reunited Trilogy, all 3 video games in its collection is making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2. I am looking forward for this video game's release and a lot more and beyond of this game. And actually, this next one, this is a big one here. This is the big one here. And it is finally actually happening. So here it is, the big one that I want to show you. This is the sequel to Splatoon 3. This video game is called Splatoon 4 and is making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. And then after that, there's gonna be a prepaid DLC coming to Splatoon 4, coming in the year of 2027. We are super duper excited about the sequel to Splatoon 3. More information is going to be coming in the Splatoon 4 Direct coming. But there is not much information about the Splatoon 4 Direct just yet. But you'll just have to wait and see. Here are more headlines I want to show you all.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
This is Kirby in the Forgotten Land, making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2. But this time around, Star Across the World is in collaboration of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and there are these meteors that come crashing down. These like star-like meteors that just bombard Kirby's planet. And what Kirby has to do is Kirby and his friends have to defeat a villain that is causing all of this havoc and chaos. And that's this one. Now check out another one I would like to show you all.
In a Hyrule, torn asunder, Zelda's sage wisdom is her greatest power in saving her kingdom. Create echoes, imitations of helpful objects, and felled foes. Traverse vast regions, challenge unknown evils, and use your wits to overcome obstacles in a story all her own. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Available September 26th, only on the Nintendo Switch system.
Remember this game on the Nintendo Switch? This is Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. It's getting remastered and remade from the ground up, and it's making its way on the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's called Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom Day 1 Edition, which is basically a remaster / remake of The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. We are super excited to be releasing this amazing Legend of Zelda game in 2026, so be prepared. Now check out this other one I want to show you, and you're gonna like this one. This is a video game as known as Animal Crossing New Leaf. This is a video game that most people want, and this video game is making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2 as a remake, being remastered from the ground up, and this video game releasing to the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have an upgraded pack with it, and this upgrade pack is all about the brand new Animal Crossing furniture upgrade, which basically means the furniture from other previous Animal Crossing games are making its way to Animal Crossing New Leaf, and a lot more characters have these lines that have been spoken, are also getting the upgraded brand new UI, and we're super excited releasing all of this in the upgraded package with Animal Crossing New Leaf as of fall 2026. So be prepared. And actually, this next one will be the biggest one yet. You're gonna like this one. Check this out.
The Nintendo Switch 2 system can adapt to suit your situation, however you like to play. In TV mode, use the dock to play on a bigger screen. In tabletop mode, place your system however you like using the stand, and share a controller with a friend. In handheld mode, play anywhere you go. With these 3 play modes, you can enjoy playing whenever and wherever you want. All together, anytime, anywhere. Let's take a look at some features of Nintendo Switch 2 and how it's improved from the Nintendo Switch system. At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger. Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse, opening up even more ways to play in compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls, so you can also play certain games using 2 mice, like this. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you. Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
This one has a collection of Pikmin 1 and 2. This is making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2 as a remake, being remastered from the ground up. The reason why we love doing the remasters and remakes is because we would like to expand more and more depth into these video games and add brand new things that you have never ever seen before. And so Pikmin 1 and 2 in the video game collection is making its way to the Nintendo Switch 2 as a holiday game of 2026. So be prepared. Alright, check out this other one I'd like to show you.
Game Chat is a new way to communicate with friends on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
So quick.
With Game Chat, you can talk with friends and family while playing a game.
Really?
You'll be able to voice chat with the microphone built into the system, share your game screen, or video chat using a compatible USB camera. Once Game Chat is set up, press the C button on the right Joy-Con 2 controller to begin a Game Chat session. From here, select your user profile. You can create a chat or join a chat session you've been invited to. To start a new chat session, select Create a Chat. Here, you'll select the Game Chat friends you'd like to invite, and then join the session. Once your friends join, you're ready to chat together.
Hi.
When in chat, you can quickly access the menu by pressing the C button. Here, you can adjust audio, toggle your camera, or microphone, share your game screen, and access additional options. Selecting options allows you to customize additional settings, like the screen layout, setting the camera's field of view, and accessibility options. Before players under 16 years old can use Game Chat, parents need to connect the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app to their Nintendo Switch 2. This smart device app allows you to approve Game Chat friends, grant permission for chat invites and camera usage, and view your child's chat history. Use this app to help younger players in your family use Game Chat safely. Play games and hang out together, like you're in the same room. All together, anytime, anywhere. Nintendo Switch 2. For more on Game Chat, please visit the official Nintendo website.
This is a recap on Game Chat and playing together with friends. So when you are on Game Chat, when you chat with friends, back there when someone is cleaning, doing vacuuming, watching TV, it cancels out those noises where you still can game chat, and playing together can be a really fun thing to do, but be careful and watch what you say on Game Chat. Let's say you said something bad on Game Chat, and if that happens, then we will have to ban your Nintendo Switch 2 for about a day. And if that continues, we will ban you for a month, a week, or a year, 5 years, or 10 years. But Game Chat is a fun place. Just gotta make sure you follow the rules of amazing Game Chat and have a fun time. Well, looks like Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition is about to come to a close, because this final one is what we have been working on behind the scenes, and it's what people and fans have been wanting for a very, very, very long time. And we have been working on it behind the scenes. So here is something as of the final one. Thank you for watching Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.